Well, it's a final in the Great Pacific Northwest. The Seahawks just handed to the Niners. Granted, they've had some injuries, no George Kittle, but what they did to them was a little surprising, David.
Yes. Listen, it's been an unbelievable postseason so far. This was not one
this was not it
for the record books. All right, let's show you what the highlight looks like regardless. Sam Darnold, he had a oblique injury in the middle of the week. They weren't sure how he was going to be. He was fine. Doug Baldwin in the house has it ripped away, and Julian Love has it. And the route is on. Seahawks get the ball in Niners territory, and they go right back to work. Continue nothing as JSN gets both feet down. Late second quarter, Seahawks up 17-6 now. You figure the Niners got a little something going, and then Kenneth Walker, the third, running over guys, makes it 24-6 at halftime. Third quarter, 49ers forced to go for it on 4th and 2. Purdy drops back, and here comes Leonard Williams all over him. Seahawks kick a field goal from there. It's 27-6. Late third, Zach Charbonnet got hurt in the first half, so Walker doing all the work. 116 yards rushing in this one. He's over to make it 34-6. Do we need any more? Probably not, but here comes K9. Walker going over for the touchdown. Third of the day. And the final 41-6. That ties its largest win in franchise postseason history. Their other 35-point win, interestingly enough, came against the Broncos in Super Bowl 48. We'll have more on Denver later. Lindsey Theory is with Leonard Williams. That's new on SportsCenter.
Leonard, multiple stops on 4th down, multiple turnovers for your defense. How did you guys get to the Niners tonight?
I mean, honestly, I think we just have so much trust and belief in one another. We've been really holding down the title of the dark side this year. And what a better way to do it right now in a primetime game in the playoffs against a great team. Defense really showed out today.
There were a lot of questions about Sam Darnold coming into this and his health. What did you see from your quarterback?
I mean, what I've seen from my team, first of all, is no blinking. I think as soon as we found that out about Sam, everybody was trusting in the next man up, Drew. It's been like that all season long. Guys have been stepping up in positions all year, and we are obviously happy to have Sam out there today, and he executed well.
Rashid Shaheed starts this game off with a kickoff return for a touchdown. What kind of tone did that set?
I mean, it's crazy. I told him right before the play, go set the tone, and that really lit up the stadium. It set the tone of the whole game, and I mean, lucky to have that guy on our team.
You guys worked to get home field advantage. What did this home field advantage bring for you tonight?
I mean, the fans showed up great. The 12 show out every time we're home, and I mean, it was an amazing feeling to have home field advantage in the playoffs, and I mean, it feels incredible in here right now.
What does it mean to you to play for the NFC Championship?
It feels amazing. We're only one game away from the Super Bowl. We take it one day at a time, though. I think that's the blessing of our team. That's what's been getting us to this point. And we're going to go back on Monday and keep dialing up.
Leonard, congratulations.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, Damien Woody joins us now here. And Wood, look, the Niners took a shot to the dome with that opening kickoff return. That's okay. So they're already down. But like whatever response maybe they thought they were going to have, it felt like Seattle didn't allow them to have it. They jumped on them early, and they stayed on them the whole game.
49ers walked into a buzzsaw.
Yeah.
You know, listen, go back to Week 18 on the road for the opportunity to play for the #1 seed.
Yep.
And we saw a glimpse of how the Seattle Seahawks team was going to play. And then you fast forward a couple weeks later where a team in the Seattle Seahawks, when you have the #1 seed, that's the advantage. Yeah. You get rest, you get opportunity to game plan, and you're going up against a beaten and battered 49ers team.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, at the end of the day, the 49ers, there was a great coaching job by Kyle Shanahan, but they ran out of bodies. They ran out of bodies, they ran out of steam, and they ran up against a team that is one of the best teams in the National Football League, maybe the best team in the
I was hoping you were going to qualify that as one of the best, because they might be the team right now. It's sort of, they had the best point differential in the regular season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The 49ers, last 8 quarters against the Seahawks team, they've managed 10 points total.
Yes.
It's just really impressive the way the Seahawks have done this. Any sort of wrinkles or problems you see with this Seattle team right now? They did lose Zach Charbonnet today. Don't know his status going into next week.
I think the biggest thing that you see from the Seattle Seahawks team over the last few weeks towards the end of the season is their ability to run the football. they've been able to, this running game of the Seahawks has really been cranking up, and that plays into exactly what they want to do offensively. They want to be a team that runs it and then play action pass off of that. They weren't doing that early on in the season. For most of the season, their running game was kind of up and down. But now, as of late, they've really been cranking up the heat on this running game. And it takes pressure off of Sam Darnold. That's what you've really been seeing with this running game kind of taking a stranglehold of late. It's not all that pressure on Sam Darnold. He's able to play, error-free football. And when you combine that with the way they play defense, good luck with the Seattle Seahawks.
Well, speaking of Sam Darnold, obviously we heard Lindsey Theory bring that up. There was concern because he had that oblique injury and he was actually questionable coming into this game, but he threw for 124 yards, 1 touchdown. Granted, he didn't have to do too much in this game. So that's the good news for the Seahawks in terms of jumping out early. But as far as his concern going forward with his condition, you say what?
Bro, you going to the NFC Championship game. I worry about injuries in the offseason.
Okay.
I don't care. Whatever you got to do, you do it at this juncture in the season. So, listen, I'm pretty sure that Sam is hurt just like every other player at this time of year. Everyone's hurt. No one's 100%.
Okay, with that said, though, are you a little surprised that the Niners defense couldn't get to him more?
Well, they were running the ball. They ran the ball for like 200 yards against the 49ers. And that's part of what I was talking about just a minute ago. Their ability to run the football now is taking so much pressure off of Sam Darnold. These teams aren't allowing, they can't force the Seattle Seahawks to be one-dimensional. If it was all on Sam Darnold, then
he only threw it 17 times.
Correct.
Right?
And when
17 times to get him.
And when you can play that type of game where you can run the football, your quarterback is efficient, and you play smothering defense, you're going to be a hard team to beat.
Talk a little bit about that defense, because you look all across that defense in every level, Damien. I mean, they're just standouts every position, it seems like.
Yeah, when I watch this defense, obviously it starts with their front, and they got bodies, they got dudes up front that can just get after you and come after you in waves. But the thing that really jumps out to me is the speed in which this defense plays, and what that tells me is they're not running a whole lot of things on defense. They want their guys. They don't want guys thinking a lot. They want guys flying and hitting. Hit, stick. That's all they want to do with the Seattle Seahawks. They got athletes on all 3 levels. Their scheme isn't overly complicated, and those guys are just flying around to the football.
Is this the best defense they've had in Seattle since the Legion of Boom days and they went to the Super Bowl and won it?
No question.
Better or
listen, that's a discussion for another day.
We got time for that?
But those